Hey folks, I'm doing a little job today that you might be interested in doing. If you've got a van like mine, then chances are that the plastics are starting to wear a little bit and go grey or need touching up, and mine are definitely like that. Have a look at this. And I've been wanting to do this job for a long time, and I'll give some credit to Gadget John because I watched him use some Plastidip paint to sort his van out, and so as soon as I watched that video I went online and bought the gear to do it, which was October last year, and it is now the 1st of May. So what, 5, 6, 7 months I've been waiting for a day that's not been windy and above 10 degrees. And I'm about 50 miles from Gibraltar at the minute, at the side of this lake. I don't know if you can see. And the weather's perfect. So I'm decided to get on with it. I did a little bit yesterday on one of the back bumpers, and I've just started doing the rest of it just now. So I've just put the first coat on. And the hardest part of it, the most time consuming part, is the masking up. And so this is what I've done. And I've put one coat on, as I said. I think it's going alright. Quite happy with the first coat. So with this Plastidip you have to wait 30 minutes before put the set coat on, but they do recommend putting 3 or 4. So it can take about 2 hours to get all the coats on there. But I'll just put some video on of me doing the first coat on here. Once this rear section's done, I'm going to be doing the front, and I'm thinking of going over this silver part as well to make it all black, and also going along the sides at the bottom. Yeah, I might go over some of the white paintwork there and just make a big black stripe at the bottom. So we will see. So I'll show you when this back section's done what it looks like. If you're spraying on paint where the masking line is, where the orange tape is, to leave that little bit right while the end, because when you peel that tape away it's going to pull the plastic away with it if you let it dry. So if you just leave it well the last thing and give it a good coat and then take the tape straight off, it'll be fine. It's been about 6 weeks since I got the first lot of plastics resprayed using the Plastidip. I did both sides and the rear, absolutely filthy at the minute, but I was waiting for the right weather to be able to do the front, and so I found this rural park up. We're in the middle of France and I wanted to get this done before I got back to the UK, and so I've just been masking off, and wherever the masking tape needed to touch paintwork, I've used this proper orange stuff, and anywhere else I've just used black gaffer tape. So I've just gone round like that. Everything's clean and dry, and as I showed before, there's these grey marks on here that desperately need sorting out. So we get cracking. Should take about 2 hours to do this now with the drying time, so we'll have a look at it when it's done. By the way, I forgot to mention, when masking off, to mask inside the grill to cover up the condenser for the aircon and the radiator, and I found it better to try to push the paper up underneath that way. It's really difficult to get it down the top, but that just protects everything inside there. I don't know if you can see, there's a very slight little bit of spray just got underneath the paper, and all you have to do with that is get some rubbing alcohol on a cloth and it'll come straight off. So it's looking like a different van, that now. Looks a lot better with that silver painted black. So that's it, all sorted. See you later.